Hello, and welcome to our lecture on language. Language involves our spoken, written, or sign words and the way that we combine them to communicate meaning. Language is used to transmit civilization's knowledge from one generation to the next. It also connects humans together, brings us together. Psycholinguistics is a psychological study of how sounds and symbols are translated to meaning and of the cognitive processes that are involved in the acquisition and use of language. Theories of language acquisition. Skinner and Bandura believed that children learn to shape sounds into words and words into sentences through processes of selective reinforcement. Noam Chomsky believed that human brain is very programmed to learn speech according to sequential patterns and sort of in ability to just get the language that's around them. It was argued that all languages share basic elements, and these are called universal grammar. Uh, it's been theorized that humans are born with a predisposition to learn grammar rules, not built in a specific language. And then LAD, or a language acquisition device, is often used. And according to sort of genetic studies or views, this pre-wiring that gives humans this innate ability to learn and understand language. There's recipitive language, and this is the infant's ability to understand what is said to them, and that typically begins around 4 months. There's production language, and this is the infant's ability to produce words and often begins around 10 months. Some of these stages. The first stage is a babbling stage. This begins around 4 months when infants sort of spontaneously utter various sounds, at first very unrelated to any language that's going on in the home. Babies lose their ability to sort of hear and produce sounds and tones that are found outside of their native language. There's the one word stage, and this is typically from 1 to 2 years of months are typically where they speak in like single words, one or two words here or there. And then they typically begin to use these barely recognizable syllables to communicate. First words are often nouns that label an object or a person. Single words that convey phrases are often used. There's the two word stage, and this is around 18 months, where this learning of words really explodes from one word each week to one word each day. And beginning about age 2, a child speaks mostly in two-word statements and uses telegraphic speech. So think of it like a telegram using most, nouns and verbs. Speech follows the rule of syntax and arranges the words in a sensible order to the child. From age 2, language development really progresses very quickly. A child's vocabulary expands at the rate of several hundred words every 6 months of age. So at 2 or 3 years, the shift from simple sentence grammar to a more complex syntax. From 4 to 5, they learn most of the basic grammatical rules for combining nouns, verbs, and the meanings into sentences. Children may overgeneralize or oversimplify. When they overgeneralize, it's something like "I catched the ball" versus "I caught the ball." Anything with the four legs and fur is often a doggy. Oversimplify, "go park" is "I want to go play at the park." "Me drink," "I want a drink of water." These type of sentences. I hope you've enjoyed our lecture.